You're watching Transformers of Eternia, and on this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the recent reveals of Transformers Legacy Evolution, animated Prowl, done in a Generations style. It's a very strange mixture of things, but it's kind of cool. So yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts on this new Prowl that's coming out, because I've always loved animated. Transformers animated is something that I think I would hate. And when it was first coming out, I kind of was like, what is this? It looks corny. I just looked at the art and I judged the whole everything by the first poster, like a lot of people did. And I was like, what is this? They're making Transformers look like a Cartoon Network, like quickly drawn thing, you know? And it turned out it wasn't that. It was very cool. It just took a little time to get used to the idea of what they were doing. And the toys were freaking awesome. I just love the toys. So now, fast forwarding till today, and it looks like we're going to be getting a Transformers animated, like Generation style, Prowl in his motorcycle form. And this thing looks great. I mean, the face, I think they did justice to the character. The motorcycle, the motorcycle is just kind of what you have to do for that motorcycle. I could be a little bit more smoother, and I think the animated version was better of the motorcycle, but I think what they're doing is perfectly fine. They did a great job on this. And if this is where they're going to go with the animated line stuff, then I'm very anxious to see what they're going to do, because I heard that they're going to do an Optimus Prime, and that was one of my favorite Optimus Primes of all time almost. I just love that Optimus Prime. Just the toy was so cool. I mean, it had that spinning thing with the waist, but the toy was so cool, and I've always wanted them to do animated Optimus Prime, kind of make him look a little bit more Generation style, I guess, but keep the rounded curvy stuff that he has, because that was cool. And keep all the colors the same, everything. Maybe just give him a faceplate and don't have him have a mouth, I guess. That's the only thing I would say that they could cheap out on. They don't have to do the mouthpiece where it flips down. But other than that, just keep it basically the same, just more articulation. That gives me hope for one of my favorite things that I've always wanted them to do, is a bulkhead. An animated bulkhead, not Transformers Prime bulkhead. Because animated bulkhead was cool, and I never did get any of the bulkhead toys. I know I had a smaller one, and they had a leader class type one or whatever, a big one that came with the headmaster thing. I never got that one. So I'm kind of anxious to see what they're going to do with this, and see how they're going to go about doing animated figures in a Generations style. So yeah, and of course I'd like to see them do a Megatron and Starscream, Shockwave, Soundwave, and the Constructicon type guys. I'd just love to see them do all those. Blitzwing, Lugnut, all that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think that's pretty far out, because they got all these other things that they're doing. I'd really like to see what they would do with a Bumblebee. The animated one could use a little better design. I can't remember how the toy went, but the toy was cool too. So we'll just see where they're going to go with this. But I didn't want to do a long episode. I just wanted to give my thoughts on this thing. And boy, this animated Generation style Prowl looks really cool. So I can't wait to see this when it comes out. And I'd like to hear what you guys think. Just leave the comments in the comments below, and like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.